He has charm that lights up the town. His smile lifts me up when I'm down. I first saw him on a summer night. I knew that moment would change my life. I fell in love with the way that he said, baby, baby, yeah. He told me that he had traveled from far away.
Hey man, Drake's favorite mic just had a little brother. This is the wavy rating of the Sony C80. I've been using Sony products professionally for years. Big shout out to Sony for sponsoring this video. What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Wavy Wayne from Wayne.wav, and this channel is all about helping you to record, mix better and faster. And the Wavy Rating is a system where I try it before you buy it. That's right, I'm gonna be checking out all kinds of studio gear, plug-in hardware, software, just to make sure that it's up to par before you go and drop your bars. You hear me? Bow, 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 bow. So today I'm gonna be checking out the newest item in Sony's microphone lineup. This is the Sony C80 Condenser Microphone, man. The Wavy Rating judges studio gear, software, hardware, and plugins on 10 different categories, including features, build quality, aesthetics, support, versatility, ease of use, performance, availability, price, and the Wavy Factor. So let's go ahead and jump in to the Sony C80. Before I do though, I just want to mention one thing. We are actually giving one of these bad boys away. That's right. All you gotta do is click the link down in the description right now and enter right now before it's over. Enter so you can win this for free, all right? So here's my Sony C80, okay? Simple box. All right, not much on it. It just lets you know, hey, condenser microphone, Sony C80. Very clean. Let's open it up. All right. Get a little thumbnail action. You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and tear it. I was trying to be neat and all that, but you ain't got time for all that. You hear me? Okay. Nothing in the box. We'll get rid of that. All right. So now here's the Sony C80. It is literally an unmarked box. It's in a plain unmarked box. So let's see what's inside here. All right, so we look like we got a nice little carrying case, which I love. I love when you get that little hard carrying case that you can pack your microphone up and travel, since so many of us are traveling nowadays. And we have, this is gonna be our shock mount, wrapped in paper. Now I did look at the box earlier and they said ain't no plastic used in this shipping container. So this is the little paper control thing. And then we got our shock mount. Okay, this is a plastic shock mount. Feels like some good hardcore plastic. I definitely wish that it would have been metal, but you know, that's what we get, okay? And then you got the mic. Anything else in here? Okay, nothing else is in this box, so we can get rid of that. So you get a Sony limited warranty, which is really good. And then you get this little user manual as well, all right? Let's actually open this microphone up and take a look. So here we go. I'm gonna unzip that case. Ooh, I love opening up a new mic. I love. All right, and there she is. Dang, this thing is a lot smaller than what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting it to be so small of a mic, but here it is anyway. The Sony C80, a lightweight, small, compact condenser microphone. All right, now what do we have on the back side here? We do have a pad and a low cut. And really, that's it, okay? So As far as features go for this microphone, one thing we can tell though is that it is going to be a fixed polar pattern that's fixed to a cardioid polar pattern. It has a capsule I read earlier that goes from 20 hertz up to 20,000 hertz, which is going to cover the whole range of human hearing. We also have a pad switch that's a 10 dB pad and a low cut filter right on the microphone, which I like as well. That's very cool. All right. It's super portable, super lightweight. Like look at it. It's like a little baby. It's literally a baby C800. I'm not gonna lie. It's looking like a baby C800, minus the big old booty that be on the C800. I mean the heat sink. All right, so that is the microphone. I'm gonna actually lay it back in this case. So when it comes to features, again, we got the pad. It's in a fixed cardioid position. It does cover the full range of human hearing. They include a shock mount that's pretty decent here, and you get this nice carrying case. When it comes to features for the Sony C80, I mean, it is a microphone, right? What else could we have asked for? Did we want, like, you know, a multi-pattern switch on here so that we could have done multiple polar patterns? Of course, that would have been nice. Anything else, maybe a cable included, would have also been nice, but you know, that's neither here nor there. So when it comes to features, I'm gonna start this off with a 9 out of 10 on features. As simple as it is, that's really all we need to actually go ahead and get started with recording. Now, the next category that I'm going to be judging on is build quality, and I could tell right away that Sony has really taken their time to make sure that the build quality and the parts that were used on this microphone are top tier, right? They even say that they're borrowing some of the design aspects and components from the actual C800, which is a $10,000 microphone. So even though this is small, we have this all metal housing, we have this custom design cage to minimize any noise and also vibration to the capsule, man. And I love the way that this like the bottom of it just kind of flows down, right? That's pretty nice design touch right there as well. So when it comes to the build quality, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 10 out of 10 on build quality. I don't think you're gonna have any problems with this microphone as long as you don't do anything dumb with it, right? The next category of the Wavy rating is gonna be aesthetics. Now, listen, I always thought that the C800 is like an iconic microphone. It has an iconic look. You know it when you see it. This looks very much like a C800. It looks literally like a baby C800. So when it comes to the aesthetics of the C80, I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. Next up, and something that's super important on my list always, is gonna be support. So right out the bat, we see that Sony does include a limited warranty on its professional products. I'm not gonna read through all this and see exactly what it is, but I'm glad that they do have this limited warranty here, and they let you know right inside the case, hey, yes, we do have your back. And of course, this product is available on sweetwater.com, which, you know, I'm an affiliate, so I wouldn't shop anywhere else except sweetwater.com to grab you one of these, because not only do you get the Sony limited warranty, you're gonna get Sweetwater's 2-year warranty as well. So when it comes to support, we're gonna have to give the Sony C80 a 10 out of 10. One thing that we're gonna have to really take a close look at is gonna be the versatility of this microphone. Since we are missing a polar pattern switch, right, to where we have the ability to change to multiple polar patterns, this mic limits the versatility and limits the use cases where it can be applied. But we do have a pad, so if you wanted to record something that has a lot of SPL, right? If you want to record a very loud signal, you could use that pad and activate that switch. And you also have the high pass filter, that low cut filter right there too. So it is pretty versatile. I'm going to give this microphone you can record it on vocals, you can use it on instruments. I'm sure this will be great on some guitars and other instruments as well. I'm gonna give this microphone, let's give it a 9 out of 10 on versatility. All right, so for the next part of this, I'm gonna need to set this microphone up. Give me 1 second to get it on the mic stand, get a session loaded up, and we'll be right back.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
All right, y'all. So I just got my C80 all set up. And with this being a condenser microphone, it was very easy to use. All I had to do was connect it to my audio interface, hit that plus 48 phantom volts, phantom power, and we're working. Here we go. This is actually the sound that you're hearing coming directly from the Sony C80. It doesn't have any other processing. I'm not using any external preamps. I'm just connected straight to the Apollo X6 directly into Pro Tools. No compression, nothing like that. No EQ. Immediately what I'm hearing, I feel a lot of the same feelings that I get when I actually use a Sony C800. That's this crispy top high end that just sounds beautifully smooth for a modern vocal. It just sounds like a pop vocal. It sounds really clean. I like what I'm hearing from this tiny microphone. Now, putting it on the shock mount, it made it really apparent how actually small this microphone is. But wow, you can't tell that it's small. It sounds like a beast. But this is just me listening through the Wavy One headphones. I'm going to listen also out of through my speakers after I do this recording and let y'all know what it sounds like. But when it comes to ease of use, this microphone is going to get a 10 out of 10. The shock mount works really well. It was very easy to apply. Everything was smooth, even though it is plastic. Yeah, it was just very easy to set up. You put the shock mount on the stand, connect your XLR, turn your phantom power on, and boom, you are ready to record. And now I'm going to bring in some professional help.
He has charm that lights up the town. His smile lifts me up when I'm down. I first saw him on a summer night. I knew that moment would change my life. I fell in love with the way that he said, baby, baby, yeah. He told me that he had traveled from far away. We hung out and he opened my doors. I spent the night, then he walked me back home. I used to this kind of man. He caters to me, he understands. He ain't afraid to say, baby, 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 I need you. I need him too, yeah. I'd kiss every mile that brought him my way.
Wow, this microphone sounds really, really good, man. The high end is crispy, the mid-range is pointed, and the low end is full. I'm not gonna cap with you, this sounds like a really high-end microphone. So on performance, I'm gonna have to give the Sony C80 a 10 out of 10. I'm so excited this little mic is doing this. When it comes to availability, the Sony C80 is gonna get a clean 10 out of 10. It's available everywhere that you can find quality professional audio equipment, especially Sweetwater.com. And you know I'm affiliate, so go ahead, click that link down in the description to cop yours right now. When it comes to the price of the Sony C80, currently Sweetwater has it listed for $499. But guess what? You can still win one of these. Make sure you click down in the description to enter our giveaway. But at $499, getting some of the components of a $10,000 microphone from the Sony C800 and having it right here in this small form factor that actually packs a big punch, I think that's a great price point. We're always looking for microphones to be under that $500 range and give us the professional top tier sound. So great job with the pricing, 10 out of 10 on the Sony C80. Last but not least, man, it's all about the Wavy rating, man. This is basically going to be my personal opinion on everything, all included here. Overall, I feel like the Wavy rating score on this microphone is going to be a strong 9 out of 10. The only reason it's not a 10 out of 10 is because it doesn't have switchable polar patterns and the shock mount that's included is plastic, okay? Now, if it had those two things, I would say that this is a must, absolutely 100% flawless microphone package. But with those things, I'm like, all right, cool. It could have been a little bit better on those ends, but those are minor details, all right? So that brings us to a total Wavy score of And with a score like that, you know that you must cop, man. You must go ahead and cop you a Sony C80 right now, man. This is Drake's little brother, right? Drake's Mike's little brother, you heard me? I'm Wavy Wayne from WavyWayne.com. Make sure that you hit a thumbs up on this video and share. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think of how the Sony C80 sounds, and will you be copping one? Be dope.